Hi everybody, it's Andrew Hutchings on another episode 4 I think, of Relationship Advice. And yes, I am still a fitness guy, not just relationship guy. I do have my abs. They do help my relationship. I mean, physical attraction is important. But that's not the topic of this video. What was this video about? Hold on a second. Oh yeah, jealousy. In case you can't tell, I just have random thoughts. I'm gonna make another video. May as well get it all done tonight. So jealousy. You probably think, oh, you gotta pretend not to be jealous so that girls don't think lowly of you. I guess that's true, but actually, you shouldn't be jealous. That's not to say you shouldn't seem jealous. So, big picture condensed down, you shouldn't be jealous, but if you never show any jealousy, that can actually be taken as a sign that you're not as interested in your girlfriend or fiance or wife or whatever. It's kind of a tiny bit, in a certain kind of way, insulting. It's kind of like the backwards logic of when people make natty or not videos and they think someone's not natural when they are. You should take it as a compliment even though it's not true. Kind of like you should the girls take jealousy as a compliment sometimes, and not being jealous, even though that's a good thing, sometimes it's like, why isn't he jealous? Does he not think that I'm attractive and other guys want me? But you don't want to be jealous all the time, because then she thinks, oh, he's pathetic, he can't get another girl, he's just too worried that I'm so beautiful and I'm way above him and I can... There should be a healthy level. So most of the time, no jealousy. But if she's asking you, oh, are you jealous? 7 or 8 out of 10 times, I don't know, maybe 9 out of 10 times, say you're not jealous, and hopefully that's the truth. But then once in a while, show a little bit of jealousy. That way she feels good about herself, and she realizes that you are attracted to her and think highly of her and everything. Because it is important for each person in a relationship to think highly of each other. So, and hopefully you're not jealous, because hopefully you trust the person you love, you trust their judgment, you trust that they wouldn't do something that would mess up your relationship, and you trust that if you have made it clear that you're not okay with someone else's dick going into any hole in their body, that they would not put that into any object or whatever. Personally, I wouldn't want a guy's finger. I mean, non-living objects, I guess I would be fine. I prefer my fiance doesn't use them in her, but no way on earth would I allow anything living to go in her. And she wouldn't do it because she loves me. And that's how you should be. It's like, why would she? If your girlfriend goes out and parties with guys and girls and everything, they're dancing around, hanging out, even if they were all nude, you should be like, okay. Why would you worry? Just because they're nude doesn't mean she's gonna have sex with some other guy. You two didn't say that it's okay for her to have sex with some other guy, and she loves you. Why would she do it? And yeah, that's what it's like to be in a healthy relationship. It would really suck if you did not have that level of trust, and it helps also if you're not cheating on her a bunch, because probably you attract people similar to you. Plus, I do believe in psychic connection. So yeah, not the longest video, and I don't recommend cheating or open relationships. I think it's funny how lots of people, when I'm talking to them, it's I guess the normal thing to cheat on your girlfriend or wife. Like, it's extremely abnormal not to. And you should always assume that your girlfriend or wife is cheating on you too. Like, wow, these are the relationships I want to be in. Don't you? Like, what is this craziness of like two people really loving each other and like not cheating? What happened to those? Like, is it screwed up or what? That the expectation is you're gonna both cheat on each other. You choose to be in, you love the person, you're in a relationship with them. Why cheat on each other? You shouldn't even, like I was just saying, you shouldn't even have any worry in your mind that they're gonna cheat on you. They shouldn't have any worry in their mind that you're gonna cheat on them. I mean, yeah, that you're gonna cheat on them. But once in a while, you do want to show a little bit of jealousy. Not worry that they're gonna cheat on you, but like jealousy that other guys get to be with her or near her or whatever. Maybe show a little concern, like, oh, you doing anything with them? I don't know exactly what you should in particular say or do, but it does make them feel good when they know that you think highly of them like that. In the beginning of a relationship, even a relationship like my own, which is a good, true relationship, there can be more jealousy. And it's just normal. I mean, you're starting to love someone, but it's not really solidified yet, so you're really concerned with, are they going to end up being with someone else, or are they going to end up being with me? There's nothing wrong with that. It's like if you meet someone, you can't expect the next week that they're going to only be with you. But try not to be too over the top with it, even in the beginning. But you gotta be on top of it then, because you gotta make sure that the relationship builds up in the way that you want it to build up. So you gotta be on, I mean, you can't, like, the day you meet a girl, you can't expect her, oh, from now on, you're not gonna be with any other guys. I mean, I think that you shouldn't ever say your girlfriend can't be hanging out with any other guys, but what I meant by that is you can't do certain sexual things with other guys. Of course, it's unreasonable on day 1 or day 5. But like once you've like agreed that you're dating each other, or like you know that you're dating each other, whatever the case, once it's like an actual relationship, you should be on top of them. They should be on top of you until it like solidifies enough that it becomes like I was talking about earlier, where you have no fear. You trust them, you trust their judgment, they trust your judgment. But girls do miss being free, and especially because they're only young for a very short amount of time, they really worry about if, like, especially if they get in a relationship when they're young and they're only with one guy, they worry that they're going to get old and have only been with one guy. Even though that's what's important, it is human nature to want to be with a lot of people, reproducing a lot. So there is always that temptation with girls, one to make them feel good, and one for the biological reasons. I don't think there's much else to say. I've said it all about this episode. I know it's not the most clear-cut thing, but I hope you get the general idea and you can take action on it and help your relationship to form well and then to keep going well. And even in the beginning, if you show an unhealthy amount of jealousy and worry, the girl is definitely going to think that you are concerned that she's the only girl you can get and that she's way above you. And then you're more likely for her to do stuff and leave you. Show concern, but an appropriate amount. And just like in the later part of a relationship, in the beginning, if you show no concern, that will be likely taken as a lack of interest, and thinking lowly of her, and that can also not be good. And, oh yeah, so in the beginning when things are building up and she's probably going to be trying to be controlling of you and you're maybe trying to be a little controlling of her to some degree, make sure you don't always do what you know she'll like. So if you know it bothers her, or she gets worried or insecure about you hanging out with other girls, make sure you hang out with other girls. Because you do need to make her jealous. Not too much, don't be mean, don't overdo it, but it is important that she sees you as being a desirable male that she needs to hold on to and not let go. Because if she lets you go, someone else is going to snatch you up quickly. Because if she thinks that she can just do whatever and you'll be there and single and maybe a year later she'll just come back to you, well then she might give that a try. But if she thinks, oh, if I leave him, some other girl's going to snatch him up real quick, she's going to be a lot more hesitant to decide, hey, you know, well, let's take a break for a while, see what happens. Hope that makes sense. I'm going to skip my ending, even though that's the stuff that can make me money. Hopefully you've seen my other videos or you just know about what I offer. Like and subscribe, check out other videos.